Its chances, Royce.
Yeah, claim will assist Chris Shane as the 5 here neat action just plays up in the yard a little bit. No, fair one. Had a rather good Esperance campaign. Last 3 runs have been good in this company. Finished 4th in a Class 2 behind Neurologic and then backed that up with a win in a benchmark 58 and defeated Hustar, who's also in this race by 2.5 lengths. I guess the weight is the key today. But the 3 kilo claim should assist. Bit of a sticky gate. The horse likes to sit sort of closer to the speed, so I'd expect fair one. Probably one of the first to break the line out of the gates and work forward.
Number 2 is Spirited Lad on that 5-day backup for Peter Fernie and Andrew Castle.
Yeah, look, maiden winner, 2 starts ago. That was on the 6th of March, Cup Day down at Esperance, and then backed that up with that 6. Was beaten 4.5, but keep in mind, punters was wide throughout. So I think you can put a line through that run. And it's one at value. It's around 20 to 1. So if you like Spirited Lad, put a line through that last run, and you never know today.
Number 3 is Hustar. The winkers come off for Georgia Grant, the trainer down at Esperance. Simone Altieri has them out.
Yeah, look, handy enough horse. Just the 1 win from 16 starts, but 11 minor placings to go with it. So when you have a look at that top 3 strike rate, it's quite good. 4th last start on Cup Day behind Black Comet. That was over the 1600. Drops back a furlong today. Sticky Gate, another one that likes to race closer to the speed. So hopefully doesn't have to spend too much petrol tickets to get to the front.
Second runner for trainer Georgia Grant comes in the way of number 4, Foxy Dreamer. Holly Watson has the ride.
Yeah, just leaving the yard now. Chris Shane, Foxy Dreamer. Looks okay in the coat, heading around nice and relaxed. Comes off that second behind Oil Skin. Wasn't the toughest Class 2 on that occasion. Was only beaten 3/4 of a length with the claim. Perhaps an each-way chance.
Number 5 is Neat Action. It was the early favourite, but has been replaced by 6 3Es for Peter Fernie and Jerry Noski, number 5.
Yeah, opened at $4 and has just drifted out to $4.40. Chris Shane. Look, it was a good win last time out in the field of 10, defeating Trillionaire, who of course lines up in this race as well. Beat Trillionaire by, half a length. Did have the claim on that occasion. Jerry Noski rides today and will have to carry the full 58, but there was merit in that last win.
Number 6 is your favourite. It's 3Es. It's an Exceed and Excel Bay Gelding, and David Smith prepares on course. Austin Galanti rides, we'll get that out, and claims 3.
Yeah, will definitely help this horse. Carried 59 last time out, now 55 today with Austin's claim from barrier 1. Should be an easy enough ride for the 3 kilo claimer. I can't have this horse as favourite in my market, Chris Shane. I think it was fair last time out, and yes, there is weight relief today, but I'd have the horse more on a each way sort of play as opposed to a winning chance.
Number 7 is Trillionaire. It was a good run last start, second behind Neat Action. Peter Fernie, Michelle Hagley.
Yeah, I thought there was a lot to like about this run. Come from a long way back over this distance. Lines up again over the 1400. Michelle Hagley replaces Chris Nickel. And yeah, I think this horse from gate 6 can just take a sit midfield, and we'll see Trillionaire rattle home late.
Michelle Hagley might be the push there, the best of the Peter Fernies with the ride on 7 Trillionaire. Number 8, Too Fat, Too Slow. Ricky Brown prepares and Chris Graham in the saddle.
Yeah, look, last time out on the 27th of March, of course, our first meeting, he was beaten 3 lengths by Neat Action, and when carrying 54, has to carry an extra 1.5 kilos today. Hard to make a case for.
And the lucky last over the page, number 9, is Miss Abbey, trained down there at the Bay of Isles. Helen Harding and Natasha Faithful in the saddle.
If there's a roughie in this race, Chris Shane, it's Miss Abbey. I think she's a horse that can let down very nicely. If they go helter-skelter up front, she'll be running past a few in the straight. So look for her late. She has a brilliant turn of foot, but she doesn't show up to the races in the head every time. But if she's got a game face on today, she can play a big part.
Okay, so there's a look at the runners with the form analysis already done and dusted through the eyes of Royce Newton. Top 4
so
in the
60 seconds
for your
away here.
Yeah, the 7 on top for me, Chris Shane. Trillionaire ahead of the 1
Handicap
fair
over
1. I'll go
1400.
5 Neat Action for 3rd, and Miss Abbey I think has a rough place chance. 7, 1, 5,
Number 1
9.
fair 1 outside the
and
leader.
5, 7, 6 and 1 for me. 5,
5,
7, 6 and 1 Neat Action on top.
Number
So
2,
to take
Spirited
us
Lad
out for the
behind the
last,
leader.
heading
Just
upstairs
battled into sixth
to call it
last
all
start.
home at Kalgoorlie on Good Friday
Number
is
3
Hayden
Hustar
King.
stuck on okay for 4th over the mile last start. Thanks, Chris Shane. Number 4, Foxy Dreamer, who carries the green, red and white silks. Hustar in the black and green. Toward the rear last start, Foxy Dreamer came through well, did have her chance, but still a strong effort nonetheless. Neat Action took over on the turn here last week and did enough to cling on. 3 E's, who was early around to post. Wide midfield, kept coming into third last week. $3 today. My question mark on 3 E's is the inside draw. It could be a little bit trappy, I think. May never see the light of day. Thanks, Leia. So Trillionaire's $4. That's the way I went here. Last came very wide. Just missed last start when running second here a week ago. I think he can reverse previous form on Neat Action. 3 E's was behind the pair, but finds himself at the top of the betting. Too Fat, Too Slow was ridden more prominently last start, just plugged away. And Miss Abbey, just worse than midfield last start, came through okay when fourth here last week. So 310, 3 E's. Again, just my question mark, that barrier. And he is a bit frazzled. He was early out to post. Neat Action was a little bit fizzy in the back play as well. $4.60. Trillionaire, for the most part, well behaved. $4. So up comes Neat Action, looking for rapid fire successes here to start the season. Spirited Lad comes up. Just okay last start. Got the perfect run behind them and didn't quite eventuate there. Too Fat, Too Slow moves up. And Hustar, Fair One, Trillionaire, those remaining. Best of luck to the members and their respective horses they've drawn in this race. 3 E's the market leader. Spirited Lad, $34. So up comes Trillionaire. Partnered by Michelle Hagley, Peter Fernie. What a day they've had. This would be the icing on the cake. And Fair One, who's up in the weights. Christo Sardelic relieves 3 kilos, down to 58. Should be up on the pace. And you know he'll be battling away with willing resolution. Light on. Set. Ready. Racing. Beginning well, Fair One out in the centre, is now back third. Going forward, Too Fat, Too Slow is going to lead again today. Hustar floats across to second, and third is Fair One covering up Neat Action. Then Miss Abbey, who's on the inside of Foxy Dreamer, who's tramping 3 wide early. 3 E's got well back, only has 2 behind. Spirited Lad, and back to the tail of the field today from that higher draw, and now beginning to slot in Trillionaire. So they work along the back straight, 1100 from home, and out in front it's Too Fat, Too Slow. As he did last week, he's clear by a length. The outside, Hustar, then Neat Action. Fourth is Fair One, then 3 E's, who's beginning to progress on the inside. Foxy Dreamer around Miss Abbey, then Trillionaire, who's waited with under a patient ride, still 7 off the top, and last is Spirited Lad. 600 from home, and out in front, Too Fat, Too Slow. Still leads 3/4 on Hustar, who's just being nudged along ever so slightly. The leader begins to stride out, then Neat Action, Miss Abbey, taking off Foxy Dreamer. Trillionaire is moving well behind them, about to hoist to the outside and come with an ambitious run. Then Fair One, Miss Abbey, and Spirited Lad is back last. In the straight, Too Fat, Too Slow on weary legs. Trillionaire is descending out wide. Trillionaire's got them all covered, has raced up, shot to the front past Too Fat, Too Slow. Foxy Dreamer and Hustar both battle away, but it's all Trillionaire. Reverses last week's form and comes clear to win decisively over 3 E's. Third a photo between Hustar and Spirited Lad. Then Miss Abbey, Foxy Dreamer, Neat Action, and last Fair One. Trillionaire, what a day for Hagley and Fernie. It's a real red letter day, and they've got 4 on the card. Trillionaire, $4.150 the price. On the turn, was just lurking with a lot of venom, almost marauding the field, and you could see how well he was travelling in the hands of Hagley. It has come with a big run all over the top and has been way too good for them. Number 7, Trillionaire, who is a 7-year-old bay gelding. Keltus, Wicked Thing, Distinct Racing, And Breeding Proprietary Limited, Jeff Evans, Peter Fernie, Michelle Hagley. 6 gets second, 3 E's, 4-year-old Bay, Gelding, Exceed and Excel, Eladir, M. Byrne, D. Smith, D. O'Dwyer, R. Brown, N. Bunprasob and P. Clark. David Smith, Austin Galati. 2 managers third, Spirited Lad in advance of 3, Hustar. Spirited Lad, a 4-year-old Bay, Gelding, Sessions, Miss AJ, B. Turner, S. Ayton, S. Coyle, J. Morris, M. Delina, P. Hunter, R. Holman and M. Johnston. At 4th over was 3, Hustar, 4-year-old Bay, Gelding, Sessions, Starry Rose, C. Johnson, Georgia Grant and Simone Altieri. 1:24.31 the time. Margins about to come to hand. It was so close to a dead heat for 3rd place, I can tell you. Probably about 1.5, 1 3/4 on the line. 1 3/4 by a short neck, the margins. And 7, 6, 2, 3 after the last. The Kunine Produce Handicap. So the next meeting is still a little way off. I think it's the 17th. The next time we'll be back here at Kalgoorlie as these runners begin to be unsaddled. But it was all Trillionaire, and it could be a portent of things to come this campaign, especially for Peter Fernie, Michelle Hagley, who only had his first run under Peter's name today. And, well, based on today's thorough success, there could well be more wins in store. Number 7, Trillionaire, $4.150 over 6 in second. 3 E's, $1.30. Then 2, Spirited Lad, $8.80. The Quinella, $6.60. Exacta, $14.40. Trifecta, $203.80. First 4, 7, 6, 2, 3, $1,777.50. And all 9 went round in the last event here today. Don't forget, plenty of action still to come from Ascot, 6 minutes away, Gloucester Park in 14 minutes, and Mandurah between the 2 and 11 if you want to have a quaddie there. But that wraps us up today from today's coverage of Kalgoorlie.